What's going on out there in that YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat world? It's your favorite podcast and your favorite host. It's the Urban Scholar in class and session. So today we're going to talk about one word. We're going to talk about betrayal, because that seems to be like a theme now, right? In the community, in the industry, in families and relationships, work. A lot of people feeling betrayal. So we're going to talk about that word betrayal, right? And what it means to people and what it actually means. Because sometimes we have definitions, right, for words. And the definitions that we've come up with or sometimes are not even what the definition of the word is, because, you know, as a people, right, we have a tendency, right, to attach emotions to words. So sometimes because we do that, when you attach the emotion, it changes the meaning. We make it what we want it to mean. So let's see what their definition of betrayal is. It says the action of betraying one's country, a group, a person, treachery, the betrayal by the king by his daughter. Similar, the words disloyalty, treachery, perfidy comes up. What other words come up? Bad faith, deception, double dealing, stabbing in the back, Judy kiss, double cross, sell out. And the list goes on, right? So what does the word betrayal mean to you, right? And in a lot of instances, when we talk about betrayal, it's somebody that we trusted, we put our faith into, and then it's come out, right, that they've done or said something contrary to what we expected of them. So what happens is sometimes in life, we place expectations on individuals without even telling them. Let's think about that. Expectations, right? Those are things that we hold people to a certain standard. That's pretty much what it translates to most people, right? Expectations. And is it okay to put an expectation on somebody without them even knowing that that's what you're expecting of them? That's right. So betrayal a lot of times stems from us expecting things from certain people, right? And not getting that actual thing that we think we want from them. Like, oh, my sister talked about me. That's a common thing. People talk about people all the time. I've never heard of family members not disputing. Right? Now, it also depends on the context and what the situation is about. But my point is, people always want to talk about you. It might sting a little bit depending on what the subject is, but at the end of the day, that's generally what families do, right? So to act shocked by it, sometimes it baffles me with people, because we have these unrealistic expectations that we don't even hold ourselves to, right? A lot of people like to pretend that they're the standard, right? If so many of us or so many of you are the standard, why is it that the relationships that you have with your families and friends are sometimes compromised? Right? So what I'm saying is, as humans, we make errors, right? We fall short and we make mistakes. And we got to make sure that if we're expecting something from somebody, right, we have to expect it from ourselves too. So betrayal a lot of times stems from that word, expectation. If you remove your expectations, then betrayal doesn't become an issue. Then if you're not expecting that person or that group of people to hold you to a certain standard, then there's nothing to want in return. So when it happens, it's easier to accept. So we got to get familiar with that word acceptance, right? And then betrayal, when it happens, it won't be as major as sometimes it is and emotional. So that's just something to think about. This is your host, Urban Scholar. Remember, the future is Urban Scholar.